Jeffree Star's past comes back to haunt him, and the fallout from Dramaggeddon 2.0 continues. Before I get into the story, I just want to put out a disclaimer. Please do not send any hate to Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, Tati Westbrook, James Charles, or anyone else mentioned in this story. This video is simply meant to report on the news and give some insight on the situation. In order to understand what's going on now, we need to go back in time. In May 2019, Tati Westbrook uploaded her Bye Sister video, which sparked a controversy that became known as Dramaggeddon 2.0. For more information on the full story, check out this playlist with the videos we made on the situation. Fast forward to March 2020. Several people have come forward with evidence from several years ago that showed Jeffree's past shady behavior, including his association with a predatory singer named Davi Vanity, several problematic posts, and an offensive website. I won't be going into full detail with all of these accusations in this video, but I'll leave some links in the description with more information. As well, people who have been associated with Jeffree came forward with their experiences. One of those people was beauty influencer Kameron Lester. On June 10th, Kameron went on Instagram Live to speak about his experience working with Jeffree and being in the beauty community. In the past, Kameron did a campaign with Jeffree Star Cosmetics for the Magic Star Concealer. He said he would no longer be supporting Jeffree Star Cosmetics, or Shane Dawson after seeing what happened behind the scenes and how he felt he was treated. About 3 months before Tati posted her Bye Sister video, Kameron said he was in Houston with Rich Lux and Jeffree.
I remember being in Houston and I was there with Rich Lux to collab, and Jeffree was there. He was doing work and business and all that kind of stuff, and we were sitting in a Louis Vuitton store with several people in the store, and I was excited, I was having fun, and I remember there was this instance where he's like asked me if I like James or not, and I was just so shocked. He was like, "Do you like James? Like, do you like him?" And I just was so shocked and uncomfortable because he's like such a big powerhouse, and he asked me this, and I was like, I didn't even know what to say to that.
Kameron said James had always helped him.
And if you guys know me, James helped me with my career when I first got into the beauty space and tell my HIV story. Like, he's always been very supportive of me. And I was like, I don't have a problem with him. Do I agree with everything he does? No. But I don't have a personal problem with him, and he's done so much for me, so why would I go against him?
But Jeffree allegedly had a surprising reply. And
he was like, well, you don't owe him forever. And I just was like taken back when he said that, because I was like, it all happened so fast. He was like, you don't owe him forever. And I just remembered that, and I was like, what? OMG.
Later that night, Rich Lux said Jeffree was suspicious.
And then later that night, Rich Lux told me that Jeffree thought I was talking to James at the Louis Vuitton store. And from that, when I was in that car, I knew that he automatically just didn't trust me off the jump. And this is early on in our relationship. This is in the beginning. And I was kind of hurt because I was like, I would never do that. First, I was uncomfortable. I didn't know how to handle the situation. So my first thought was not to DM James. I'm not malicious, and I try not to do stuff like that. I just didn't know what to do. I honestly just wanted to act like it never happened, but it did happen.
The next day, Kameron said something unsettling happened when Jeffree got a phone call.
We were talking to Rich Lux again and a few other people, and I was talking to Jeffree, and I remember Shane Dawson called, and he was going off about James Charles and something, and telling just cursing James out, and I was just like kind of taken back because I've never seen Shane Dawson like that, and he was just going in on James. And I was like, oh, is there there's something like brewing, there's something going on with James and Shane and Jeffree. So I was just uncomfortable.
Several people supported Kameron. I'm sorry that he made you feel this way. I unfollowed him at the beginning of this movement. I had no idea the stuff he was doing or how he was manipulating me as a fan to spread hate like against James Charles. I will be fully supporting you, love. You have so much courage, and I really appreciate you for telling your truth. I had no idea. Jeffree always seemed to me like a very honest and direct person, and it's sad that he doesn't appreciate honesty in return and made you feel this way. Just because he has more followers and more money, it doesn't mean he's worth more than you and has the right to treat you this way. You're so strong for being real and knowing your worth. And the fact that he's at least trying to be diplomatic and saying there are 3 sides of the story when he personally experienced how it really is just shows that he's being genuine. He's not scripted, but he's also trying very hard to not attack people because that's not what he's trying to do. He's just trying to speak. And he even admits that he messed up in certain ways too. I am no longer supportive of JSC and wish I could have seen through everything sooner. Others pointed out Jeffree's and Shane's racism. As a black citizen, and for other extents, IPOC, people like Jeffree Star and Shane capitalize on systemic racism. Yes, you were opportunistic, but it was how every POC feels they need to rise to help their people. You were a victim of this oppressive society. Your essence is finally shining through your ego that Jeffree exploited, and you will be fine, love. That racist. I tried to be neutral, but the recent proof is just enough. Enough is enough. I thought he was capable of change, and I like to give people benefit of the doubt as a POC, but nope, no more. Why would Shane want an all-white PR list, promo campaign, and launch? That says all I needed to know. Unfortunately, I'm not surprised by this news. I'm so proud of you for speaking up and doing what you feel is right for yourself and so many others. However, a few people thought Kameron was ungrateful. You're so ungrateful. Why would you wait for a whole year to say anything? You're nothing but an opportunistic liar. $20 says you were paid by one of his competitors. So convenient to post this right now. It just kind of seems to me like you were fine with everything Jeffree and Shane supposedly did or said until they stopped giving you PR. And some people thought he was a hypocrite. You talk about how you fake supported him and then say you're upset when he seemed to fake support you. I don't get it. All because he has drama with other people. This guy benefited so long from JSC. Now he wants to speak his truth. You were on his payroll, got makeup for free. You said all his products were amazing. Blah blah blah. You are no different than Tati. Only beneficial when it sees fit. I'm glad Jeffree Star is not feeding into this bull. After Kameron posted the video, drama channel Sebastian Williams shared a voice memo Jeffree allegedly sent Kameron. Girl, how much did you smoke today? I told you to grow out your facial hair and I checked on you after your breakup. It's actually the last thing me and you spoke about. That is the most craziest, manipulative, most insane thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I know you're upset. Your boyfriend left you, he stopped loving you. Your roommate moved out. You attacked Fenty, they didn't respond. And now people are coming for you for supporting me. So you're trying to flip the script and make up a bunch of lies and make me the devil is so boring. Girl, by the way, cute goatee. Come back to earth. Kameron responded to the voice memo on Twitter. He was just preaching about Black Lives Matter on his platform, then send this to a black gay beauty boy who just said he was scared for his life because of his manipulation tactics. He sent this voice note to keep painting a narrative that I was lying and doing all this because I was upset with the things going on in my life. Trying to spin the narrative and plant the seed that everything was false was why that voice note was sent. This man is 34 and I'm 23. He knows how to maneuver and exactly what to say and how say. I've been fighting for peace ever since I found out I was HIV positive. I don't have time for the games. This sad and scary. Please just now, if you support Jeffree, you are not supporting Black lives. It's contradictive and he's not remorseful towards the Black community. On June 12th, drama YouTuber Ashley Kyle posted a video titled, "I was on Jeffree Star's payroll." She clarified that while she never received any money from Jeffree, she did receive information from him that allowed her to put out videos faster and therefore get more views and engagement. In the video, Ashley explained how Jeffree was sending her text messages and feeding her information throughout Dramaggeddon 2.0 in 2019. On April 29th, after Tati posted her Instagram story sharing how upset she was about James promoting another vitamin company, Jeffree wrote, "There are so many dark things that are going to come to light soon, and none of them involve me. Just buckle up. It's all going to come out. Whatever you think that means, it's 10 times worse. He's a monster." When Ashley pointed out how close he was with James, Jeffree said, "We all were. Shane, Tati, the Dolans, Emma, we're all done." Jeffree also allegedly sent a voice memo calling James a predator. On May 1st, after Ashley uploaded her video where she showed all the messages between James and Gage, Jeffree wrote, "It's far from over. Gage got out safe. Wait for the others." It's all so twisted. James isn't real. James isn't a normal, thinking human being. It's scary. Shane and I feel like this weekend, something bad is going to happen with all of this. James is playing with so much fire. Karma is in full swing lately. On May 6th, Jeffree said, "I wonder when someone is going to expose James Charles getting a Brazilian butt lift and liposuction on the chin. I'm waiting." Can you imagine doing all that just for a Coachella weekend? Disgusting. After our Seattle trip with Tati, notice how he went a little ghost because he couldn't sit down for a month. Just notice he was never sitting. He later said, "Manny 2.0, calling it now. Wait for someone to upload their video on James this week. You're going to gag." Jeffree allegedly sent Ashley a voice memo saying that someone from Seattle was going to make a video, but it wasn't clear if it was Tati or the waiter from Tati's birthday dinner. On May 10th, the day Tati's video came out, Jeffree wrote, "I'm so glad the truth is finally out. It's so deep and dark." On May 12th, Jeffree said, "Asking Shane now if he screenshotted the #1 trending. YouTube removed it after a few hours." Around the time Jeffree was tweeting about Tati's video and the claims about James's alleged behavior, he wrote, "I'm about to drop the most jaw-dropping statement. 1 second. Done. I just beheaded him with one tweet." According to Ashley, this was around the time Jeffree made his Snapchat story where he doubled down on the accusations against James. On May 13th, Jeffree sent Ashley more behind-the-scenes information. "I'm turning off Sister's apparel website shortly, cutting ties after a business call with my team." After Ashley uploaded her video, another drama YouTuber, Sanders Kennedy, also posted a video saying he also received insider information from Jeffree. On June 18th, Jeffree posted a statement on Twitter addressing his controversial website and old photos, but several people called him out for his apparent hypocrisy and for not addressing the current drama. The current Jeffree would have cancelled, given and absolutely destroyed any celebrities' lives if they did all that. But now that it's been done by yourself, you're like, "Oh, haha, silly me. I accidentally started a collection. Oops, sorry guys." We want to know why you tried to ruin a 19-year-old's career, sweetie. If you tried to remove the picture at 17, how come it's in your music video from 8 years ago? On June 20th, Kameron went on Instagram Live and said that Shane reached out to him privately, and Kameron said that while it wasn't as aggressive as Jeffree's voice note, he didn't feel comfortable with Shane's message. Then, on June 21st, Shane Dawson posted a long statement on Twitter with his final thoughts on the beauty community. "Welcome to the circus. My final thoughts on the beauty world. A few questions that I've been getting lately. Did I know that she was thinking about making a video? Yes. Did I tell her to make a video? No. Did I have any involvement in the video? No. Did I orchestrate it? No. Did I need that kind of drama to make a good series? No. Have I ever tried to ruin a career or make someone look bad in my 15 years on YouTube? No. Do I have a track record of getting into drama with people or having fights with other YouTubers? No. Am I innocent and don't have huge anxiety-provoking regrets about how I could have helped everyone handle everything better? No. I've had a pit in my stomach since it all happened. Now, onto my final thoughts on the beauty world and my experience in it. The Conspiracy Palette was one of the best experiences of my life. The series with Jeffree changed my life and changed me as a person. It helped me be more confident and stand up for myself, which I've always been bad at. So to honor the series and what I learned from it, I'm gonna say this. The beauty gurus who are always involved in scandals are all the same. They are all attention-seeking, game-playing, egocentric, narcissistic, vengeful, two-faced ticking time bombs ready to explode, and I'm over it. Yes, they are talented, creative, smart, and love makeup, but they also joined a side of the internet that is obsessed with looks, money, power, fame, screenshots, and subtweets, releasing private texts, voice memos, emails, and other receipts as a way to paint yourself in a particular light or someone else in a bad light is weird to me, and I will never engage in that. That is a game that they know how to play well, and I would rather eat my own hands off than play it. Yes, Jeffree's in that list of dramatic gurus, and he would admit that, and he will always be family to me, and I love him despite those characteristics. He's very aware of the fact that I don't agree with many of the ways he approaches situations, and I have been very honest with him about needing to make some changes. But as for being in the beauty world, I can't take the drama anymore, and it's not how I'm wired, so I'm out. It's draining, exhausting, depressing, and sometimes amazing. But for me, the amazing is outweighed by the bad. I can't have a pit in my stomach every day waiting for the next scandal or the next exposed video. It's going to give me health issues, and I'm done caring about it anymore. I've never been involved in drama with another YouTuber ever, and the second I decided to do a beauty series, boom, I'm in the hurricane. So did I plan Dramaggeddon? Are you serious? No. Do people in the YouTube world come to me like a grandpa and tell me their problems and ask me for advice? Yes. Is it easy for me to get wrapped up in something potentially toxic if I think someone I love is hurting or upset? Yes. It's an issue I need to work on and have been working on. When she told me how upset she was in person, I had the same reaction the world did when they saw her video. I felt awful for her and she seemed broken. So I tried to be there for her and be someone she could talk to about it. So was I shocked that she decided to make a video? No. Was I shocked that Tati read his for filth? Yes. I wasn't acting. I didn't know it was gonna be that intense. Looking back, I still believe her on a lot of what she said, and I believe she felt it was probably what she needed to do at the time. Does she regret it? Probably. Does it mean we should see James as some poor, innocent, sweet angel? No. Don't get it twisted. Him and Jeffree have always been at the top of the dramatic guru list, and I mean that with love. Did I warn James about the video? No. Why? For reasons that I will never discuss. We've spoken privately on it, and that's that. Do I think James is the devil? No. Do I think he was a young, egocentric, power-hungry guru who needed to be served a slice of humble pie the size of the Empire State Building? Yes. Has he grown as a person since then? It really seems like it, and that's amazing. I'm truly happy if he's realized how his ego was affecting others, which he did address in his No More Lies video. Do I think Tati is a villain? No. I think Tati was sick of being treated like by so many in the beauty world and finally snapped. And damn, did she snap all the way off. Holy, she really said f it and beat her face for the gods and popped on that ring light and went full Game of Thrones on that. Say what you want about her or that video, but that will be in the history books. YouTube Rewind even gave it an acknowledgement. Damn. Okay, sorry, back to my rant. Do I think Jeffree orchestrated this whole situation? No. Tati is a strong woman who made a choice. Do I think Jeffree was also upset by some issues with James and some things he heard behind the scenes? Yes. Was Jeffree excited to see a competitor fall? Probably. He's Jeffree Star. What do you expect? I guess I missed the part where he got baptized and devoted his life to Christ. Did Jeffree take it too far and up big time by tweeting what he did? Yes, and it's one of the biggest regrets of his life. This all happened over a year ago, and I'm really sick of hearing about it and having people constantly using it as a way to keep my name and other names tagged together in drama videos. Don't get it twisted. Drama will never end with a lot of these people. It's their game, their survival, their drug. They love it. This specific drama went too far, obviously, and hopefully something like that never happens again. Putting drama in the trailer was something I regret more than anything in the world, and I'm mad that I chose T over my morals. I'm really sorry to Tati and James if me putting their drama in the series at all felt like I was reopening up wounds. Although I did speak to both of them privately about the trailer, I should not have even done it at all. Drama might be fun to watch, but it's not fun to get wrapped up in, and it's my fault for letting that happen, and I'm sick of being trapped in the middle of it. Do I think this will be the last drama involving these people? Haha, no. No, I don't. Do I want to be involved ever again? No. Remember to not expect these gurus to maintain some high moral code, and we shouldn't have some they must be perfect or they're cancelled mentality. The reason you watch these people is because they are so extra. They are dramatic, and if you keep canceling them and wanting them to go away, then who will you talk about? You don't go to a circus to watch the hay in the ground. You go to watch the over-the-top performers who just want to be liked and want to do whatever they can to get your attention. If you don't want to feed into it, then don't. But before all the drama-free gurus pop off at me and say, well, I'm not involved in drama and I'm perfect, girl, please. Your top viewed videos are probably top makeup fails and anti-hauls with vomit emojis all over the screen, and that's okay. I love those videos, but let's not pretend that the beauty world isn't negativity first, makeup second. It's just how it is, and I'm sick of people pretending to be so above it all. And with that said, I love watching beauty channels of all sizes, and I will continue to watch and support them. The dramatic ones, the non-dramatic ones, and the ones who genuinely just love to show their makeup skills. Sadly, those channels get way less views for the reasons I have stated above. So go, enjoy the gurus, enjoy the circus. Unsubscribe from me if you are mad that I'm no longer engaging in it. Unsubscribe to gurus who you don't like. Subscribe to gurus you do like. Just don't take the beauty world as seriously as I did, or as so many of us did in 2019. It's not worth it, and I feel like we all lost a bit of our soul during Dramaggeddon. As for my channels, I'm done with the beauty world. I love what I was able to create with Jeffree, and I'm sure people are going to assume I only did it for money, but that's not true. I just am choosing to no longer be a part of that world. I will still watch beauty videos, buy and play with makeup, and be a part of it in my life offline. But as for being a part of that world on YouTube, I don't think it's for me. I need to get back to why I started YouTube back in 2005, and that was to make things that bring me joy, not drama, and to make movies one day. Makeup will for now just be a fun hobby I have to help with my anxiety, like slime or emotional eating. And that all sounds really good to me right now. He later deleted this statement. Before it was deleted, Jeffree quote tweeted the statement and wrote, "Please read every word. I love you, Shane. The message behind this is so important. I still have a lot of work to do on myself. So proud of you and what we've created." Shane also posted a follow-up statement, which he later deleted. This will be my last and only addition to what I posted. Do I think it was okay for the internet to bully James? No, of course not. Not sure why some people would took that away from my post. I literally said it was too far and should never happen again. I didn't want to get too dark in my post, which is why I didn't go more in detail on that. We all know collectively that the internet was too mean to James. I didn't think I needed to reiterate that. Me saying he needed to be humbled isn't mean, it's honest. And he said that in his own video. Should the humbling have happened off camera? Yes, which I said, but I guess I didn't word that right. And I'm sorry if my humor regarding Tati's video seemed like I was making light of the situation. Humor is how I deal with stuff, especially when it involves the insanity of the beauty world. Okay, that's it. Leaving Twitter for a few months. It's bad for my brain. I feel good in my heart about what I said, and that's all I can do. Sorry it wasn't the tea people wanted, but I'm officially done with tea. Then, Shane made a final statement on Twitter. I deleted everything. I'm done. For those who wanted me to address it, I did. I'm sure you can find it reposted somewhere, but I don't want this energy in my life or on my timeline. I'm too sensitive for this, and I'm done. Many people were upset with Shane. I'm honestly devastated by this. I looked up to you for years, but now I just feel as if everyone on the internet is fake, to be honest. You can't just openly admit you called an 18, 19-year-old a predator when you knew it was a lie, then run away when people rightfully call you out on how horrible it was. You weren't too sensitive when you orchestrated an attack on a teenager, but go off. A few people commented on Shane's humbling comment. You and another 30 and 40-year-old served James a slice of humble pie by telling everyone he was a predator when he was barely 18. If you're too sensitive for accountability, I don't know what to say to you. Accusing someone of being a predator isn't humbling them, it's ruining their life. James shouldn't have had to constantly be thinking about himself in order to be humbled. Others said Shane was avoiding the situation and playing the victim. It seems like you're passing the blame around. You can't make a statement and then avoid the situation. Stop flaunting your sensitivity as a shield. Take your break and reflect. Shane Dawson participates in ruining a teenager's career over gossip, causes teenager to have thoughts over it. Also Shane Dawson, guys, I'm too sensitive for this. Some people pointed out how Shane made his statement while restocking his collab with Jeffree is leaving the beauty community. He's restocking, LOL. Like, he literally insults the hell out of the makeup community hours after he was like, buy my makeup, LOL. And a few people accuse Shane of gaslighting. To be honest, what Shane's doing right now is gaslighting. He's making himself out to be a sensitive victim when he made millions from the beauty community. Although some people debated on whether or not Shane was gaslighting. That's not what gaslighting mean, LMAO. Him manipulating and trying to convince his fans he's the victim when really he's the perpetrator is 100% gaslighting. He's also deflecting all accountability, not to mention him acting like the criticism he's receiving for the toxic things he did is hate. Meanwhile, Tati tweeted something vague. You've waited there for me, keep waiting there for me. I started thinking I should open my mouth and let the words out, yeah. Let the words out, yeah. Jeffree also posted a cryptic tweet, which he later deleted. My coping mechanisms for past trauma sometimes makes more problems for me and the people around me. Don't let anyone ever tell you it's too late to get help. Mental health is more important than anything on the planet. Their main goal is to get us to hurt ourselves. On June 23rd, beauty influencer Samantha Ravindal posted a video addressing the controversy, and another influencer, Cassie MUA, posted this comment. I find it quite the comedy that Shane regrets putting it in the trailer more than anything in the world. Funny, he didn't seem to have morals when he privately spoke to them. before blasting it for millions and millions of people to speculate when James kindly asked him not to post that trailer because it would reopen wounds that he was still trying to heal from. Oh yeah, I remember that. I was right there when he got the text from Shane saying he was still going to post it, and he did. T. I usually stay quiet on this topic, but facts are facts. On June 25th, YouTuber Blaire White, who is Shane's friend, posted on her Instagram story defending Shane and calling Jeffree out. She wrote, "Jeffree Star is a monster, quote me. I was recently manipulated in a huge way by this man. I was told information by him that's been making my stomach turn for almost a month. Now I'm watching him allow my friend Shane be destroyed over some he caused. I'm scared to speak up, but I feel disgusted holding my tongue. I spoke with Shane during the Tati Jeffree James drama. He was devastated that it was happening, and he expressed genuine shock at the extent at which Tati came for James. Did Jeffree orchestrate it? Probably. Did Shane? In my opinion, no. He told me that no one deserved what was happening. That's what I know. Contrary to popular belief, I've never met Jeffree. We are not friends, nor have I ever been on a PR list. After some drama channels ran with a narrative that we were friends, we finally spoke in one FaceTime call. What he told me during that call and how he manipulated me is sickening. I need to really think about if I should come forward with this. He put me in a horrific position. I don't have to say to you, Jeffree. Release the receipts you keep teasing and get the heat off Shane's back, or I'll do a video myself." That seems to be the end of the situation for now. So, what's the big issue? The role envy can play in relationships, and how to spot a manipulator. Some people have speculated that Jeffree involved himself in the drama between James and Tati because he was jealous of James's fast success. But why do we feel bad when someone else succeeds? According to psychology professor Robert L. Leahy, envious people often find themselves thinking the other person doesn't deserve their success, and the other person's success reflects how inferior the envious person is. Envy often leads us to become depressed, anxious, and angry. We dwell on the unfairness or our sense of futility. We complain to other people, in some cases, forming alliances with other people who are equally envious. Envy is a natural human emotion, but we can choose how we respond to it and how we let it affect our actions. So, what can we do to let our envy go? The biggest thing you can do is remember what you have instead of focusing on what others have. Psychotherapist Robin Stern says, "When we focus on the things we have, we gain the freedom and comfort that comes with self-acceptance and gratitude. Only then can we begin to loosen the grip of envy and take back our power." While it's not clear how involved Jeffree was in the drama, the evidence suggests that Jeffree was trying to manipulate the situation and how it was covered online. But how can you spot a toxic person in your own life? Psychotherapist Erin Leonard has some good guidelines. Make comments that are confusing and that sting. These comments swim in a person's head, causing self-doubt and anxiety. If the non-toxic friend asserts themselves in the friendship, the toxic friend frames them as dramatic or oversensitive. Occasionally, the toxic friend is nice in order to deter their friend from suspecting they are toxic. The toxic friend is especially nice when other people are watching. Frequently, they play the victim, asserting they have a more difficult plight than anyone else. They indirectly sabotage their friend by drawing them into drama that deters them from pursuing their goals. As well, toxic people and manipulators tend to oversimplify, turning disagreements into moral judgments. They reduce a complicated, nuanced issue into something that's black and white. And we can see several instances of these behaviors in the text messages Jeffree sent to Ashley Kyle, like when Jeffree called James a monster, and when he said James was not a normal, thinking human being. So we can see, Jeffree displayed a lot of toxic behaviors during the James and Tati drama, and his actions had a huge impact on how Dramaggeddon 2.0 played out. This story is extremely messy and never-ending, but it's important to understand how it happened and the impact it continues to have on the beauty community. We'll never know the full extent of what Jeffree or Shane did behind the scenes unless Jeffree or Shane or someone else comes forward with more evidence. But we have to acknowledge the fact that shady things can happen off camera that we may never know about. And we have to think more critically about what we see from popular beauty gurus. What do you think about this story? Let me know in the comments below.